What's up, guys? Rampage here, bringing you another gameplay video for you guys to enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video will be on Call of Duty Ghosts, as you can see. I recorded this video when I was at my friend's house, so yeah, don't think I have Call of Duty Ghosts yet. I'm getting it soon though. But for those of you who checked out my other video, GTA 5 Street Racing, then please leave a like, leave a comment, yeah, leave some subscribes. You know, we got 60 subscribers now. We're just going 10 by 10s by 10s. And I really hope you guys enjoyed that other video I uploaded. I'm sorry about the upload I missed on Monday. That's why I uploaded it on Tuesday. I told you guys that my videos take time to make it, whatever. So I try to upload it whenever I can. I try to upload it on the same exact day I tell you guys. But sometimes, you know, there's just the little minor problems that I have, like the outro or the audio or whatever. You know, I have to convert the video audio to audio file. So, you know, that's taking up some of the time. The outro, most of all, is taking up most of the time. That's why these things are important for me to do. And that's why sometimes I'll miss an upload, but I'll upload it the next day of the upload that I was supposed to have before that. Now, guys, this video I am very excited about because this video is my very first story time. In this video, you can see it's story time with Rampage, Syco, or whatever, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed the thumbnail of this video. I'm going to say that in all my videos because I put time in the thumbnails on Photoshop CS6, I believe. Yeah, Photoshop CS6. I put time on the thumbnails or whatever. So, yeah, just please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe. Be an active commenter. Be an active commenter or whatever, you know. Do what you got to do to spread the word of Rampage, Syco as well. Now, guys, we're going to go ahead and get right to the story time. I'm sorry about the wind if you hear that wind in the background, you know. It's supposed to be a tornado over here. I was scared as death last night. I was so scared last night because I heard the wind blowing hard and everything. But, yeah, right now I'm currently outside because I don't want my parents to hear this story time. Now, alright, guys. So, I'm going to go ahead and start with the story time. Alright. So, listen. Alright, so it was just a normal day, you know, whatever. Hanging out with my friend Typical Blaze. Spent the night at his house because I have to ride the bus, wake up for school, go to school, ride the bus to school. You know, I'm not a car rider or anything. So I ride the bus to school or whatever. You know, I ride his bus back because I used to ride that bus. I used to live over there with Typical Blaze. So I ride that bus back. The bus driver does not notice. Get off the bus. Normal day, you know. Like I said before, normal day, regular or whatever. So, we asked his parents, can we go outside and walk around or whatever? His parents like, yeah, because I'm cool with his parents or whatever. So they're like, yeah, y'all can go outside and walk around. And his dad like, yeah, go ahead, you can walk around. So, we walk around, whatever, you know. We find this lighter on the ground. You guys are like, oh boy. We find this lighter on the ground. So, when we find this lighter on the ground, we pick it up. And then, while we're walking, we run into the cops. So we hurry up and put the lighter inside of one of our pockets. I put it inside Typical Blaze pocket because, you know, you guys are like, well, Typical Blaze is Hispanic, for those of you guys who didn't know, and I'm black. So, yeah, you guys are like, well, shouldn't the black person be doing all the crime or whatever? Yeah, but you guys would seem like that, but I'm like a goody-goody. I'm not about all that stuff like Typical Blaze. So, guys, when we run to the cops just run past us, and we're hurry up and running inside the woods before the cops come over here by us. We hurry up and run inside the woods or whatever. So we look out. I take a peek out. I look, and you know, I'm like, all right, is the cops going? Is the cops going? He's like, yeah, they going. So, you know, he's stuttering or whatever. He's scared, like so scared. So we still got the lighter inside his pocket. So then we come out from the corner. We go inside his backyard. Like, there's curtains and everything. Like, we was at a secret spot in his backyard. Like, this brick wall was on the side, and we was right there on the side of the brick wall. No windows or anything. So we're over there, you know, just chilling or whatever. So we find a bottle in his backyard and some paper. Not paper, but like newspaper. Like, you know, yeah, newspaper or whatever. Paper, yeah, exactly. Okay, so we find newspaper in a bottle or whatever. So we decide to, like, you know, see what happens. Like, so you guys are like, oh, okay, what happens? Alright, guys, so we find a newspaper in a bottle in his backyard. That's like a coincidence. So we pick up the newspaper, shove it inside the bottle with the tip of the newspaper, hang out, and then we have like, you know, we have a lighter in his pocket. So we take the light. He takes the lighter out of his pocket. He lights. Well, it takes a couple times to light the newspaper because the lighter, you know, it's like it doesn't have that much fluid. Plus, it was windy outside, very, very windy. And this happened about like in, let's say, October. This happened about October. So it's very windy outside. He's trying to light it. Takes him like 20 tries, and then boom, he finally lights it. It's inside the bottle. We put the top on, and then all that air is just gonna put the fire out. Next thing you know, we got these white people coming outside. These white people, police come around. First we see the police coming around the corner, the fire truck coming around the corner. We see the fire people coming around the corner. Yeah, we see them coming around the corner, and we're like, oh Lord. Me and Typical Blaze are just frozen. We're like, oh Lord, what did we get ourselves into? So then we see these white people. I don't know their names, so I'm calling them white people. We see these white people come out from behind their house and saying, yeah, these people are the ones who was trying to light it. Next thing you know, we're like, oh my gosh, these people are some crazy ass snitches. We're like, oh, man, I swear, man, we just want to do something to these white people. We just want to call the cops on them and blame them. We want to do anything that we can to get these white people in trouble because, you know, they called the cops on us, the fire truck on us, and we're just mad at the moment. So they walk up to us, the fire people or whatever, and then they're like, so what y'all doing? We're like, and my friend Typical Blaze, he's like, we just trying to see what happens, cause we didn't have enough time to put the lighter in our pocket. That's the thing, we can't just slide it in our pocket. So I was like, man, go ahead and speak, Typical Blaze. So Typical Blaze was speaking. He was like, we was trying to light the paper inside the bottle. Like he's stuttering because he's scared, you know. Like he was real scared at the moment. And I'm just looking at him like, I'm scratching my head, you know, when I'm getting nervous or whatever, scared. I'm scratching my head like, oh brother, oh man, I don't know what's gonna happen now. So I'm scratching my head and all that. Next thing you know, the cops walk around the corner. Right after the fire people was asking us these questions, they was asking us like what we was doing and junk, and why were we doing this. It can be a big fire. So then the cops walk around. They're like, so you guys were the people who were lighting these fires in the back? And I was like, yeah. And then the cop asked us again. He asked us, so why were you guys lighting these fires? Why did you want to light the fire? And then we're like, well, Typical Blaze like, because we wanted to see what happened. And then they're like, what's your name? So Typical Blaze is like, my name is Antonio Hodge. I live right around the corner. That's what Typical Blaze said. And I'm like, oh brother. And I'm like, my name is Devonair Chisholm. So I gave him my name, and I know you guys are like, well, you should have lied. You shouldn't have told him your name. You should have lied. But then he would have went to the house, and then we would have gotten in more trouble because of lying about our name. He would have went to Antonio's house and asked us, is your son named Antonio or whatever? And his parents was like, and his parents would be like all shocked and whatever. So we told them our name. They brought us to around the corner where the cop car was, and this was like the first actual time I have been inside a cop car. So I'm like freaked out. I'm like, oh brother, why in the hell are we? Oh my God, we're about to go to jail. Typical Blaze is crying, literally crying. I'm like, what the fuck? Is he crying? Is he crying? I'm just scared. Like, I'm not gonna cry. Is he crying? He's like, they're probably gonna take us to jail. They're gonna take us to jail probably. I'm scared. I'm scared. So, and then I'm like, what the? Oh my God, I told him, you need to toughen up, man. Because the cops couldn't hear us or whatever. So I said, you need to toughen up. So then when I tell him that, you know, They take us around. They're like, "Where your house at?" When we turn the corner, and the typical Blaze is like, and he was stuttering like badly, like so bad. Like he said words like the one word he said like 4 times. He was like, they are around the right there. Well, then when he finally got it out, and then I'm looking at him like, what the? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this right now. So I'm looking at him, he gives them the address, they go to the house, they knock on the door, they hard knocks, boom, 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 boom. And then, that's when typical Blaze's parents come out. Well, his parents came outside, and they looked at me first. They looked at me first like, oh my gosh, I knew this shouldn't have happened. Black mixed with Hispanic. You guys laughing like, black mixed with Hispanic, but it really wasn't my fault, honestly. So, when his parents come out, that's the time I just wanted to slap typical Blaze in the face, because he said it wasn't my fault. I told him not to get the lighter, but that's when I just wanted to slap him across the face. But the police officer was right there, and better believe I got my slap. So the police officer said, "Well, we got your. Is this your son?" And then his parents was like, "Yeah." And then they're like, well, we got your son inside of the cop car for lighting fires in the backyard, apparently, of your house. And these people knocked, and they said that, that they were trying to light newspaper up. So that's when I was like, oh, man. I told the cop, like, no, we were not trying to do this. And the cop said, well, didn't you guys just tell me you're trying to do this? And that's when I got caught in my lie. I was like, well, I just told him that, so, why would I lie in front of a cop? But I was like, I don't know why I said that, but I was like, oh, yeah, whatever, man, whatever. And then that's when Antonio's parents said, get in there, after they were done talking to the cop, because they was like, well, the cop told them about the fire and junk. That's when Antonio's parents said, get in here. The cop said, well, I just wanted to tell you guys about that, whatever. So that's when we got inside the house or whatever. The cop was like, so, you guys trying to light a fire, huh? And I was just shocked or whatever, so, that's pretty much it of this story time. We got yelled at. I got yelled at pretty bad by Antonio's parents, typical Blaze. And typical Blaze was about to get his hair cut. I was like, oh my God, you're about to go inside the concentration camp, get your hair cut like millions of Jews. So that's when he was crying or whatever. He got his PS3 taken, all these other things. And still to this day, my parents still do not know that I have gotten in that trouble over there at Antonio's house. So we're still trying to keep that a secret or whatever. We're never trying to let them find out. But yeah, that's the end of this story time video. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay or whatever. Please leave a like, subscribe, and just spread the word on my YouTube channel. I'll continue to bring you guys great story times with Rampage Syco.